live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Today, because we're going to be having really interesting topics on Atlantic Blowout. And Atlantic Blowout is a syndicated live program of the network that features chit-chatting and conversation in the show market. And then on oil theft, Army begins amphibious training of troops in the Niger Delta. We'll introduce our guests and delve straight into the story after the short timeout. Please stay with us.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
So no agreement with the EU, but
we just vote for government, but we not decide. The infrastructure we can't turn to be forbidden fruit for the city.
Corruption, quell everything.
Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Ayeni. I am calling from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Okay. I've been expecting your call.
Madam, remove this your phone from loudspeaker.
No verse. Now my phone be like that. Hello.
Are you there?
I
We found the laptop you said is 1.8 million naira for 600,000 naira.
Hello.
Now my body network there.
I can't hear you. Network is bad.
Madam, we can hear you. Continue.
Hello. I can't hear you. I will call you back.
That behavior, no.
You suppose do things differently. Make Nigeria for better.
This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support.
Okay, they pay you money now. Why would don't they beg caretaker? Why would they beg landlord, old man, and they agree give us time? Money can't come now. You won't divert time. You said na corruption. Corruption, not in my house and not in my country. Sure.
Corruption not in my country. This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
What you want to buy?
Potato. Small baskets. I want plantain. But why your plantain can't hard like this?
Madam, now the outside hard. Inside there, it is very soft.
Madam, wallahi make I no buy am. Make I show you something. What? What in this one? Madam, this one now the chemical where they put on for the plantain make I ripe up.
So you dey put chemical for plantain where people go chop?
No water, no be chemical.
Water. You know say Pela I don't talk and say water and not be enemy. Drink am.
Where you collect that water, drink am.
I just stop finish. See my belly. After it don't big. I just stop drink water finish.
Wait, can drink am now. I dey sell am plantain, I go come put am for chemical because I want to make a ripe go. That's why I talk now corruption. Corruption. Not be for this kaswa, come not be for this country. Now me take am.
Corruption not in my country. This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Now, you don't get sense. You don't read the text message. Nobody I want send them to. Like I send my electrician, make it come house, call me, do my meter so that you don't go to read again. You the electrician? You're electrician. Yes, now.
Good to know you're still with us on Atlantic Television Network. Let's go straight to the stories. Before then, let's introduce our guests who seated in the studio with us. We have here the SUG president for the University of Port Harcourt. I'm talking about no other than Opara Martins. Good morning to you. Welcome to Blowout.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How's your journey down here?
Very well, very well. Just for the slight traffic we encountered at Trumusi.
Okay, hope it wasn't caused by, it wasn't part of the effect of the strike.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right, let's look at the first Minister Special Advisor Media, Barrister Oji Uchenna Oji. So when you ask questions like, but this is meant for us, falling at night, and it's very risky. So here the minister is wondering how someone in his right senses, in his words, would go there and do something like this. What is your take on the story?
It's simple. What has happened depicts that some Nigerians are unpatriotic. It takes only patriotism for this kind of thing to take place. How can the government come up with an idea, set up an infrastructure as important as the second Niger
on, and yet we still have cases like this? Then what do you suggest should be done at this point?
It should be an immediate replacement. There are a whole lot of...
Is it a situation of the particular men who were on the ground?
No. They should replace that outfit. They should replace that particular security outfit because they were given a job to do. What is that job? Please do well to look after the second Niger bridge. Of course, you can't put this out.
Don't you think it's because of the security that's on ground? That's why those people cannot access those.
I don't think security has anything to do. I don't think it has anything to do with security because when you go to some of these countries, things be. They even keep a watch on there and then give reports, just as the young Nigerian did.
You know, talking about patriotism now, we've had cases of people saying some of the things that some of our leaders are doing, some of these politicians are doing, also doesn't show patriotism. So it looks like the case or the issue of Nigerians or some Nigerians not being patriotic is on every sphere, both the one people. So how can we solve the problem of having so many Nigerians, you know, destroy some of the things that are meant for us, whether they are leaders, whether they are the followers? How do we solve the problem of these people, not, you know, patriotism problem in Nigeria?
Okay, when I talked about patriotism, our leaders were not exempted. By engaging in some of these activities you just mentioned here, so that orientation and what have you, so that people can grow. Remember, the Bible tells us that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? If the foundation of the country is already faulty, let us go back, look at where we've got it wrong, where we've missed it, and put this place or these places in check, and you see the country start thriving again.
Sometimes you ask questions like, why is this going on? Because
Federal monthly allocation, and that's why we are clamoring for production, productive government, a productive nation. That's what we're talking about. You won't see it billions of naira annually, but nothing is happening there. All they just do is get the money and then stockpile it. People buy houses. It all boils down to my stand.
And then the civil servants suffer
I've said
at
it
the end
on
of the
different
day.
fora. I've said it on different fora. Nigerians, most Nigerians are not patriotic. They don't want this country to grow, and that's why we're having this problem.
Let's look at the 90,000 naira now that Senator Carlo has